Can you just tell me, first of all, High Commissioner, what your reaction was when we got out of those cars and saw the refugees coming towards us?
Well, I think it's difficult to express what we feel. I think we feel horror. Night after night after night for 2 years we are witnessing this tragedy. More than 1 million people already fled the country, a country that in many aspects is falling apart. On the other side, one sees here the best virtues of human nature. See the Jordanian border guards, night after night after night, using first their night vision equipment. They detect people from some kilometers away from the border, and then they go to where is necessary to receive them, to provide them with the first support, to immediately take the wounded. 6 have just crossed wounded, take the wounded to the hospital and bring them to safety. These are the true heroes of our time. So horror and an enormous admiration for these heroic Jordanian border guards that are an example for us all.
They need help though, don't they? What do you think this situation shows the world about how much help the Syrians and their neighbouring countries need?
Well, yes, last night 2,000 have crossed the Jordanian border. Tonight, probably, according to what people are estimating at this time, the same number. But you have Lebanon, you have Turkey, you have Iraq. Night after night, 8,000 people have crossed the border each day last month. It is a terrible tragedy, and I don't think the world has fully realized what it means for a country to be systematically destroyed, for its population to be either fleeing or living in terrible conditions, and for what it represents as a threat to an whole region. Lebanon, a very fragile country politically and with its social fabrics. Iraq already with a very complex conflict between its communities. Jordan with enormous economic difficulties. We are in a very sensitive area of the world. This war must be stopped because it can be a tragedy for the whole region and for mankind.
Why did you want to come here tonight? Was it very important that you saw it firsthand?
I think one needs to be with the people and to talk to them, to understand how they feel, how they get, in order to also organize the best way to then protect and assist them. And we are far from being able to do so. We have not the resources, the capacity, together with all our partners of the UN system, of the NGOs. We have not the capacity and the resources to give to these people what they need and what they deserve. The Syrian people has always been very generous. They received 500,000 Palestinian refugees. They received more than 1 million Iraqi refugees. And they have shared everything with them. And now the Syrians are suffering. It's high time for the international community really to increase its commitment and its support to the victims of this terrible conflict.